Hi, I'm Kayleigh Kriss, and I am at the Still House at Gervasi Vineyard. I'm so excited because we're going to learn about the specialty drinks they have here at the Still House. If you have not had a chance to come out here, first of all, you need to make time to do it because this is so cool. You're not going to find it anywhere else. And with me is Ryan, who is one of the mixologists here. And first of all,
hello everyone.
What is a mixologist? I'm thinking a bartender. It's not but you're not a bartender.
So a mixologist is basically someone who studies and practices the art of cocktailing. We have a deeper knowledge of every ingredient that goes into each cocktail, and bartenders, I would say you're more or less just pouring beer and mixing drinks without such knowledge. So we go into more depth. We know the flavors and notes that are going into each drink, and some of them we've even made ourselves.
Oh, very cool. So we're going to talk a little bit about that, but first of all, you've got some signature drinks that are really unique to the Still House. So why don't you're going to make them too, right?
Absolutely, yes.
Okay.
So we have some of them already produced here. This is going to be the Lover's Plunge. This is a fan favorite. It serves two. I'll go over what's already in there because it's already been pre-made for us for the sake of time. We have 2.5 ounces of our GS vodka going in there. We have 1.5 ounces of Romanza that goes in there. 2 ounces of grapefruit juice, 3 ounces of strawberry simple, 3 ounces of soda. Then we take 2 lemon peels, we throw that in there, and then last but not least,
It's so cool. It's so pretty, and I can't wait to see this final ingredient.
for added effect, aesthetics, we add dry ice. Then we just add the top. This is all in a French press, by the way. So it acts as one. We plunge to get more of that vapor production and that aroma.
You can really smell it. I mean, it's
strong, yes.
Yeah.
Very sweet, citrusy smell. And then we serve like so.
In tall glasses.
Tall Collins glasses here.
Boy, it really does continue to smoke, doesn't it?
Yes, it does.
That's cool.
And we leave a little bit behind so it continues to make that vapor and aroma for the guests as they're enjoying their Lover's Plunge.
That's awesome. So if you're on a special date, this is a great one to have when you're coming out here.
Perfect, absolutely. I've served this to many couples and non-couples alike, and they all seem to enjoy sharing this great cocktail that we have handcrafted here at the Still House.
Now, what's another one? You have another one here ready to go too.
Yeah, I have the Smoked Envy. This is my personal favorite and another fan favorite as well. What we put into this drink, since it's also pre-made, is going to be 1.5 ounces of Basil Hayden, and then we add 3 drops of our black walnut bitters and 3/4 ounce of Grand Marnier, which is an orange liqueur. The black walnut bitters get the nuttier taste, and we go ahead and add a rosemary sprig to add some herbal flavors to it, and then we're going to smoke it with pecan chips in our smoke gun that we have here. So let me get out my lighter.
Oh, so you usually really have to light this thing.
Yes, usually this is a 2-person job, but I've got it set up here that I can do it without. And also, you don't want to forget at the very end, the last step is going to be add 2 ounces because it warms the drink and it actually changes the entire flavor profile of the Smoked Envy. It makes the Woodford rye that goes in there a more even taste, and drinkability is much higher.
Now you're holding something here. What are you doing and why?
The coaster
yeah.
is actually going to trap all the smoke inside of this drink. And what we do is we place that right over top of there, trap it as soon as the smoke starts to flow in, and we allow that to set for a couple minutes, and it really carries the flavor throughout the entirety of the drink.
Again, I can really start to smell it already. It's very, it has a very aromatic. And the thing you should also mention is that these are, wow, that really starts to smoke.
See, it really
Holy
smokes,
cow.
yes. There's actually a carb on here too, I'm sorry.
That's okay. I was going to say, these drinks do take some time, so just to understand, each of them is being very specifically crafted, so just be aware of that. Wow, it is, that is awesome. So you leave the little coaster on top for a minute?
Yes, you leave it on top for a little bit. It actually sticks to the glass and the liquor. And when you serve it to them, you can tell them to let it sit for a little bit more smoky flavor, or if they just want to dive right in, they can go ahead. It's already going to give it that aroma and that flavor to the drink. So then you just lift, it'll spew out just like this, and then they can enjoy.
And so the smoke really adds to the flavor.
Absolutely, yeah. It's a very popular trending thing with bourbon drinks, is smoking them. There's various ways to do this. we prefer the smoke gun. It gets the job done very quick and easily.
Okay, so now you also have specialty drinks that you do from time to time, right?
Yes, we do our own features here. Each mixologist gets their opportunity to handcraft their own drink, and my drink actually came up this week, so I'm going to go ahead and make that for you guys.
So when you say that it's your drink, you've put this together?
Yes, I've put this together entirely from start to finish. I even made the bitters that go into it.
So what is as you're making it, to explain what was the inspiration that went behind it?
So I was looking at bourbons. My favorite is Basil Hayden, so I wanted to incorporate that somehow. I really like mules. I know they've grown very popular in the past, so I figured some type of mule drink with Basil Hayden in it would be a very delightful drink, but I wanted to make it so that women and men alike would be able to enjoy this drink, so I added berries and a little bit more sweetness to it, and that sweetness factor and the strawberry factor I think attracts women as well. So I'm going to go ahead and make this from scratch. We're going to add 2 strawberries, 2 fresh strawberries. We're going to add a ½ ounce of lime juice. Pour that in there. We're going to get our muddler. Go right in.
Kind of mush it all together so it
Mush,
kind of...
yep, mush it all. You want to infuse as much strawberry flavor as you can.
I was going to say, that would be a good thing to do if you're frustrated or something.
Absolutely. Get your frustrations out. As a bartender, if you're doing that at home, same goes for that. Right? Finish there. We'll add a ½ ounce of simple syrup. Get all that in there. I'm going to do 2 to 3 dashes of earth's nectar. This is the bitters that I created. It has ginger bitters, bee pollen bitters, and grapefruit bitters as well.
Okay.
Throw that in there. Last but not least, the Basil Hayden. Put 2 ounces of that in there. And then we ice it.
You can really see how much goes into each of these drinks. I mean, there is a lot.
Then we shake. Then you're going to go ahead and throw a fresh strawberry in the bottom of a Collins glass. This is a garnish. As to the aesthetics,
Lots of ice there.
and I just need to grab a strainer. One moment.
And also something to keep in mind that when you come out here, they also have the cigar bar. So you can go out there and you can bring your own cigars. They have cigars. It's heated, so even if it's getting a little chilly in the evening, you can go out there and enjoy that as well. So, oh, look at that. How pretty is it?
And then we're going to add, last but not least, the ginger beer to top it off. And that's going to complement those ginger bitters that I added earlier. And then we garnish again with a lime wheel.
Wow. So do you have a name for this?
Yes, I think we finally settled on Ryan's Berry Bourbon Buck.
So
It's a spin-off of the traditional Kentucky Buck, which actually calls for lemon, Angostura bitters, a bourbon as well, and you can use the strawberry in there as well. And you top it with ginger beer.
So when you're coming in, ask for Ryan's Berry Bourbon Buck or the other two drinks that he did, and you're going to get some really, really neat drinks here that you're not going to get anywhere else at the Still House. So if you haven't been out here yet, what time does this turn into the cocktail lounge?
Monday through Friday, it starts at 5 p.m. We switch over from barista to mixology. And then on Saturday and Sunday, we switch over much earlier. You can get the party started at 11.
It is perfect to come get a drink before you go have dinner at the Crush House or the Bistro, or you want to come over and have a nightcap afterwards. So always think of the Still House, and you can get a great drink. So Ryan, thank you so much.
Oh, thank you.
Come in and say hi to Ryan, your mixologist, and check out the drinks here at the Still House. It's always a great time. So thanks for watching.